welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Boluwatife, and today what we're talking about a particular movie. The name of this movie is Griot, and the cast in this movie is Lateef Adedimeji, Kunle Afod, Yewande Adekoya, and the likes. Yeah, and then this movie was written by Temilolu Fusudo, Dayo Larry Badmus, and this movie was directed by Adeoluwa O. I'm sure I've not heard those names before, but this movie, at the end of this this video, you guys will know why this movie is like top notch. You get, and why we'll be talking about it today. So this movie is about a young, talented guy here that knows how to write stories and tells his fictions, and then stories. Stories that people will tell you, and then you can imagine it in your head. Yeah, but he was a very shy young guy. So the character was Lateef Adedimeji. He was a young guy, and his name was Lakunle in the movie. So Lakunle was a young, shy guy who had the talent of writing stories and all of that. Then he had a friend. His friend was Somi, and then Somi, he began to write the stories. Lakunle began to write the stories, and then tell the stories to Somi, and then Somi would tell the stories to the public. So it began to seem like it was Somi writing the story because nobody knew. It was just between himself, which was Lakunle, which is Lateef Adedimeji, and his friend Somi. Somi then gained, he gained favor in the hearts of people through his stories and all of that. He even got fame and got to the palace. The king loved his stories and started telling stories to people. Meanwhile, all the stories were told to him by Lateef Adedimeji, who was Lakunle. Then there was a young, beautiful lady in the picture, a singer in the village, also in the same town, a young singer whose name was Tiwa. Tiwa was a young singer that Lakunle loved, but because he was a shy person, because the character he was to play and he really played it very well because he was really shy. Like at some point, it was even becoming embarrassing. Like me that was watching the movie, I was like, bro, like, why are you so shy? Please speak up. When you're in front of a lady and then you're fidgeting, and I'm like, but that was the character he played, and they played it perfectly well, And it's very rare for guys to be shy to approach a lady, anyways. So he was shy to approach Tiwa, then sent his friend, as per, okay, my friend can't speak, but instead Somi had other intentions towards Tiwa also. So he was trying to shoot a shot. At the same time, he was not delivering the messages sent to him, to Tiwa, by his friend Lakunle. I hope we understand this part. Then let's say at the end of the day, Tiwa was able to visit Lakunle, which most ladies wouldn't do these days. She visited Lakunle, and they had this friendship and started a thing and all of that. Meanwhile, Tiwa's parents were not in support because they felt like Lakunle was just a shy, timid guy somewhere in the village and all of that. Then Somi had this fame, so he had his gang of people. When you see the movie, you understand what I'm saying. This is just like a review to help you develop interest before you watch the movie. And Lakunle had a father, very supporting father that knew he wrote stories, So in this place, let's move to talking about Somi. Somi was manipulative, Somi has this manipulative. When you watch the movie, at some point you even be like, why are you doing this to your friend? Was very manipulative just because Lakunle was very shy, was a timid person. So now we'll be going to, what I liked personally about the movie. I like the fact that the characters understood what they were meant to do. They delivered. Like when I say something, they delivered like 100. You get Lateef Adedimeji, Yewande, the mother of Tiwa. Tiwa too delivered. Goodness Emmanuel, she acted Tiwa in the movie. And everybody was able to play their parts and come out like well, and all of that. Then what I didn't like about the movie it's not like a spoiler, whatever, you know, I'm giving my reviews. I really am to think that the people watching these reviews must have seen the movie, and you know, they understand what I'm trying to say. But if you haven't seen the movie, this is not like a spoiler alert, I promise. But Tiwa died at the end of the movie, and he was already, you know, he had already luckily had already gone through a lot trying to win Tiwa's heart. So why was there a need for, at the end of the day, winning Tiwa's heart, gaining? Then the king, yeah, the king and the whole town already, they found out later at the end of the movie that the main person who was giving this inspiration, was writing the stories and all of that, was telling the stories, was Lakunle and not his friend Somi. So Somi absconded, yeah, ran away from the village because he didn't want to be punished, and he already liked the king, the people, and all of that. You get me? And then at the end of the day, Lakunle gained his confidence, would I say. He had his woman that he wanted. Then why was there a need for Tiwa to die? Like, no now. Why everybody say us? Like, can you just like give us this happy ending and all of that? Can both of them end up together instead of being like one person being dead? Osha, you know, I feel like the producer didn't just want us to have like an idea or an expected end like every normal Nigerian movie. But to me, why are you trying to make us sad? Like, why did Tiwa die? They were meant to have like a beautiful ending, please. Anyways, you will have to see this movie. You will love it. It's giving, and I heard this movie had awards, you know, so it's worth it. It's worth your 1 hour. I think 1 hour something minutes, but worth it. Trust me, it's 100. I liked it. I would like to know how you felt about the movie. If you've not seen the movie, you'd love to see it. Make, you know, all those things. I would like to know in my comment section. See you next time. Bye.